Will two best friends separated by distance and separation in the middle of military service be able to meet in the warmth of true friendship? This question is answered in a touching moment involving BTS's Jungkook and Taehyung, two world stars who are now serving as military soldiers in their homeland, South Korea. However, what really happened when they were reunited in an unexpected place? In the midst of an atmosphere full of discipline and firmness, the story that comes from the military world this time reveals an emotional side that is rarely seen. Jungkook and Taehyung, who are currently assigned to different military divisions, make a small moment big when they meet each other in a cross-division meeting. Is this moment just a coincidence, or is there a deeper reason that makes this meeting so emotional? The story of Jungkook and Taehyung's friendship has become a legend among BTS fans. Since their debut as members of the group in 2013, the two have been known to have a very close relationship, not only as groupmates but also as true friends. However, everything changed when they entered a new chapter in their lives, namely serving in the military. Jungkook, known as the Golden Maknae for his versatile talents, was assigned to a division that required physical abilities, although he was assigned as a cook. On the other hand, Taehyung, the vocalist with a distinctive baritone voice, underwent training in a division that focused on strategy and communication. Although they were in different units, their dedication as soldiers and former members of the global group still shone through. However, military duty not only separated them physically but also limited communication between them. There was no stage, no cameras, only a short time that was sometimes given to exchange stories in between tasks. When there was finally a chance to meet in a cross-division meeting, the moment became very meaningful. That day, the atmosphere at the cross-division headquarters felt ordinary, until two figures who were already known throughout the world were seen walking side by side amidst the soldiers. Jungkook and Taehyung, even though they were wearing military uniforms with everyone else, still exuded an aura that was hard to ignore. Several soldiers who saw them whispered, trying to make sure if what they saw was really the two legendary BTS members. And when they began to realize that it was indeed Jungkook and Taehyung, the atmosphere became different. There was deep respect, but also curiosity. What were they talking about in this brief moment? Taehyung, I miss us all gathering in the training room, Jungkook said in a low voice, enough for Taehyung to hear, but not the other soldiers around them. Me too, Kookie. But I know that after this, we have the chance to start something bigger, Taehyung replied, with a faint smile that hid deep emotions. The conversation, though simple, left a deep impression on anyone who heard it. The two friends not only talked about their longings, but also discussed the future after being discharged from the military. As they chatted under the gentle sunlight, Taehyung and Jungkook seemed to be talking about things bigger than just everyday life in the military. They discussed BTS's future, personal projects, and the possibility of a comeback that millions of fans around the world have been waiting for. We have to bring something new to our army, Taehyung said excitedly. That's right, Hyung. But I also want to show the world that we've not only survived, but also grown stronger, Jungkook replied, his eyes shining with determination. This discussion showed that even though they were now ordinary soldiers, their passion as artists and pioneers of global music lived on. For the other soldiers who witnessed this interaction, the moment was more than just a meeting of two idols. Many said they were inspired by their closeness and passion. I never thought I would meet Jungkook and Taehyung in person, let alone see them talking so passionately like that. It made me think about my relationship with my own friends, said a young soldier who witnessed the moment. Meanwhile, several senior soldiers were moved to see their closeness, reminding them of their long-lost comrades. Jungkook and Taehyung's meeting was not only a moment for them to relieve their longing, but also a strong message about true friendship. In the midst of heavy duties and military pressure, they were still able to find time to support, inspire, and plan for the future together. This moment also served as a reminder to many that even in the most disciplined conditions, their sincere relationship is always a source of strength. Will this meeting be the last before they complete their military duties? Or is this just the beginning of a series of precious moments that they will continue to create together? What is certain is that Jungkook and Taehyung's story has added a new chapter to their journey, not only as BTS members but also as individuals who continue to grow.